One of my friend's 2 years old daughter operates iPhone like a pro. The other day, I saw my cousin's kid browsing YouTube to search her favorite song. And some months back, I started an Instagram page with the objective of helping students and young minds to be productive in studies. And many students started following me, and I knew some of them, and some of them I didn't know who are they, but they were students and they were following me. And I noticed that many times, these students were always active on Instagram. They were always online, and some of them, they used to talk with me, they used to share their problems with me, and I used to provide the solutions to those problems. But this one common thing I noticed, like, with majority of the students, they were always active on Instagram, be it the exam season or otherwise. And when I used to ask them, why you are active at this point of time, they used to tell me, ma'am, just now I logged in, ma'am. And then they used to give me plethora of excuses. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dargis, and I help students to be productive in studies, to meet their study goals, and hence you can call me a study coach or a mentor for students. I know this fact, and all of you students know this, that excessive use of social media is not good for us in many ways, and it affects us in many negative ways, right? So despite knowing this fact, still you students use social media excessively. Why? What is the reason of this behavior? When I ask this question to the students, they say that, ma'am, abhi aadat ho gayi hai. Now we are addicted to our cell phones, and we cannot live without our cell phones. Not to boast about myself, I didn't find anything captivating or engaging on social media until I came to know that social media can be used in many fruitful ways. Like, we can make a difference in someone's life, we can add value to someone's life, we can help people, and if used correctly as a side hustle using social media, we can earn passive income too. So that is the bright side, or the positive side, you can say, of social media. So after thinking a lot about this particular concept of Instagram, I created an account on Instagram in 2020 when there was lockdown due to COVID, and when I was at home. So because I created this Instagram account, I thought of doing something useful for the students. So I started podcasting. I created content for the students. Still, I didn't find Instagram or social media in general to be that engaging, and that addiction didn't come. The reason was I followed these 5 methods, which I will be sharing with you right now. Okay, so even you can try these 5 methods, and if you find it effective, you can implement it in your lives to get rid of the social media addiction, if at all you are having. So before I share these methods with you people, I would like to request you to kindly subscribe to my channel, so that you get a notification if I upload any video in the future. You can get a notification for this video, because the videos which I create, they are scripted by me alone. These are based on my research, on my studies, on my experience. And yes, it would be great if you consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Coming back to the methods part, the first method is to challenge yourself. Yes, what challenge you have to give to yourself? You can start from maybe a 3 days challenge or a 5 days challenge, that you will be using social media only for 1 hour in a day. You can split this 1 hour into two, half an hour maybe in the afternoon or half an hour in the evening. Okay, so apart from this 1 hour, if you have that urge to go on social media and check your Instagram or Facebook, what you can do is you can go to a friend maybe who stays nearby, and you can start talking on any topic which both of you find interesting. Or else you can talk to your mom, dad, or sibling about anything which you find interesting, any common topic. Okay, like this, what you're doing is you are trying to be away from your phone, you are trying to be away from social media accounts that you have, and you are spending quality time with your near and dear ones. Try this method. The second method which I'm going to share is dedicate some time to your hobbies, like the activities which you find interesting. It can be cooking, it can be reading, it can be gardening, it can be any craft activity. Okay, any recreational activity, any type of game which you like. I'm not talking about mobile games here, I'm talking about outdoor games, yes, or indoor games. So like if you ask me what I do in my free time, so I like to upskill myself. I like to learn new things which can benefit me, which can add value to my life, which can add value to my work. So I do these things in my free time. Or if I like to entertain myself, I ensure that I'm not wasting time there too. So what I do is, yes, I am like that. I What I do is either I watch inspirational movies or I watch biopics. So that is the thing. So search what is your hobby, and check where you can invest your time efficiently. Okay, and there was, like for example, there was a group of boys in a school where I used to teach in, and they were very good at playing football. So they used to practice playing football whenever they were free. So that is one thing which you can do. If you find any particular sport interesting, you can pursue that particular talent which you have, and you can spend time in that if you have some free time. The third thing which you can do is you can turn off the notifications of these social media applications which you are having on your mobile phones, and you can hide these apps in random folders. Like whenever you get a notification on Instagram, someone has messaged you, maybe someone has uploaded a story, maybe someone has uploaded a post, you get a notification, right? So you just turn off these notifications. You will not get any notification, you won't go and waste your time on social media, right? Because what you do is you will not just check that message and you will keep your mobile phone aside. You will check hundreds of other things, and you will waste another maybe half an hour or so on that. So what you can do is you can turn off the notifications. So whenever like in that separate 1 hour, if you are taking your mobile phone in your hand, together you can check everything: who has messaged you, who has uploaded a story, who is doing what. You can do this thing. And the other thing is, I told you, hide the apps in random folders. Because see, what happens is, the moment you take your mobile phone in your hand to see to maybe to receive a call or maybe to call someone, you will see these apps in front of you, and you will open that app and you will start browsing. You will waste some time in watching reels and watching YouTube shorts. So another half an hour is wasted there. So you can hide these apps in random folders, and what you can do is, whenever you are getting some time, that 1 hour which I spoke about earlier, in that particular time you can check these apps. So try this method as well. The fourth method which I'm going to talk about is turn off your mobile phones for some period of time in the entire day. Yes, this might sound crazy now, but it is highly effective, and you will notice that how much it is effective once you get rid of that addiction which you are having. When to switch off your mobile phones: when you are having your me time, like for example, when you are having your lunch or dinner with your family, when you are studying, when you are sleeping, when you are doing some activity you find interesting. So this time is your me time, so you can try to turn off the mobile phone or switch it off. Initially, if you find it difficult to switch it off, you can start by putting it off on silent mode. Yes, you can try this. And another thing which you can do here is, while going to bed, we all have that habit of setting an alarm clock, right? So instead of setting the alarm clock in your phone, you can purchase a small alarm clock and put that alarm clock near your bed, so that you wake up at the decided time, whatever you have decided. So what you will do is, because what happens when you set the alarm clock in a mobile phone, you keep it near your bed, and then before you sleep you browse, and you another maybe 1 hour, I don't know how much time gets wasted in that, but still you do that, right? So you will not waste this time if you purchase an alarm clock and set alarm in that clock, right? So your cell phones will be away from you when you go to sleep. Try this method as well. Okay, last but not the least is social media detox. Okay, now social media detox is something where you are voluntarily refraining yourself from using social media for some period of time in the entire day. This method is different from the first method which I just spoke about. In the first method, you are using social media only for 1 hour. In this method, you might be using social media the entire day, but at a particular decided time, maybe for 2 or 3 hours, you are not using social media at all. You are not using your mobile phones or your laptops at all. Okay, now this particular thing, this detox, helps you to be productive and helps you to focus on one task only at a time. If you are not able to do this activity alone, what you can do is you can ask 2 to 3 friends and you can work it together in a group, and it is called as an accountability group. You decide a particular time in the entire day, maybe from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, maybe from 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock, like this 2 or 3 hours. You say to yourself and to others in the group that we are on social media detox. During these 2 or 3 hours, we are not going to use social media or a smartphone or a laptop at all. Okay, the next day you can ask each other how much it was effective for each one of you. It works very well if you work in a group. Alone also you can do it, but if you are there in a group, it works effectively. So try this method as well. In conclusion, I would like to say that again, I will not tell you to stop using social media completely. No, I will not say this, because social media is designed to make our lives better and easier. And hence, we should use social media within limits, as it is, said, as it is deserved to be used. There are many successful people who do not even look at their cell phones early in the morning, maybe till 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock. So to come up to this level, it requires consistent practice, but it happens, right? So you can start and you can actually take these baby steps. Gradually you will make a change, and you will see a remarkable change in yourself. But you have to start somewhere, right, in order to get rid of that addiction, if at all you want it from your heart, that you want to see that change in yourself. So try these methods and check whether they are effective for you or not, and let me know in the comments which method you liked the most and which method you will start implementing. Do let me know in the comments. Yes, of course, like and share this video, and let me know any other topic specifically you want me to make a video on. Until next video, take care of yourself. Bye. Thank you.